Hey, what's going on, man? Come on in. You ready to play? Hey guys, look who's here. Yo! Hey, man! Nice to see you! Yo, what's up? Come on!
I get a real kick out of people still asking, when's this? And I'm like, next week.
This is happening right now.
It's happening right now.
This is still one of the best openings.
I love this intro. It's
so
really good.
It's a pretty good one.
If you set this to Sora Euro days, it works perfectly.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
The timing is immaculate. The video's gone now. Someone's got to remake it.
That's probably how they timed it in general to do the animation.
Liam, I have to ask, do you think it will work just as well with database?
Everything works with database.
Database.
With a rhythm as loose as that.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
That stage was so pretty.
Yeah.
Dude, all the stages are so good looking. I don't think there's one stinker.
And any given fighting game tournament, this intro starts playing, and you either get whooping cheers or boos.
Or silence.
Or silence.
Silence is actually the most accurate.
Man, I feel Carl Clover and Bang are too cool to be wasted on BlazBlue.
I think
Ragna?
Not
Ragna?
but like
I like Noel. Noel's
I like
cool
Noel
too.
they're all cool. I mean, whatever.
I forget the name of the girl that isn't Jam.
Lychee.
Yeah, Lychee tea leaves.
Lychee actually is what the announcer says.
Whatever. I think we're long past listening to what the announcer says.
So finally, we're there.
Don't you mean Terumi?
But we didn't know it was Terumi yet.
No.
Look at him. Look how memorable he is.
I don't think we knew it was Hazama
He actually is.
I don't think he is.
I think more people know him than Saul.
Well, because he's
That's sad.
because
Wow.
he's anime Michael Jackson.
Liam, those are hate facts you're dropping on us.
It's probably true.
Ragna the Nothing.
Ragna the not as cool as Frederick.
Okay, so we can't. Clearly, this video is going to have a lot of that. But is it going to be the whole thing? Is the question.
Yes.
All right. So head on in there.
Yeah.
So we're getting in there with the latest,
let's do it.
latest version.
Finally, it's upon us. Let's go. Fisticuffs.
Let's do a fisticuffs of this game.
Here we go.
I love playing fighting games with my friends.
So I want to point out this is the PC release.
This is the PC version, exactly,
Yeah,
which came out in 2014.
Yeah, this is the version that in 2014, ArcSys decided that
now is the time.
That was the time, and that's what everyone wanted.
Strike while the iron is chilled.
Five
while the iron sits on ice.
Strike while the iron is frosty.
So I think the game was actually on like the Windows App Store before it was available on Windows.
I believe it was.
I remember buying it because my mom got Windows 8 really early for some reason. It came with her computer or something.
It came with a free TKello.
And it had huge issues.
Let me just get that out of the way. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, get that bullshit off my screen.
Man,
exactly.
look at this anime quality.
Yeah, I love how the characters don't move.
That's
anime. When you got a budget,
that's
it's low budget anime.
That's
visual novel. Yeah, that's the right.
But other things are moving.
Best we've had so far.
Stuff that can be rendered on After Effects.
If the warp coefficient is within 3 units of nominal, cut bases 29 through 36.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
totally.
there's too much Seether.
Who's a fan of techno jargon?
All I know is that if things are
jargon.
things are nominal, that means they're fine.
Exactly.
But before Liam and Matt bury it, let's spend a moment on techno jargon.
Techno jargon.
No wonder you don't like Star Trek.
Is that like the name?
Can't even pronounce the concept.
Is that like a cyber Viking name?
Yes,
like some
actually,
future Norse man?
There's little umlauts.
He discovered space North America before everyone else.
They're gonna go on and on about the plasma foil.
Yeah.
You just be like, no, it's not the plasma foil. It's the fucking warp drive, idiots.
Jeez.
Actually, my brain just had a fart because I was trying to remember to write down that we have to do a sync test.
Oh yeah. We haven't done yet.
Do we?
Yeah. No.
No, we don't.
You know what?
We'll do it at the end.
Yeah. Let's just have our first incredibly high-quality audio video we've ever produced have no sync test.
Perfect.
James Hetfield.
So this guy looks a lot like God.
Awesome.
Oh God.
He looks like
James
God.
Hetfield.
Perfect. Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
We'll learn that on Sundays in
He's
Grenada.
got Slayer's little beard.
Yeah, he looks like Slayer.
Yeah, okay.
Give me food, give me fire, give me BlazBlue, da desire. Ooh, yeah.
So
you know what
are these
BlazBlue
guys
is?
working on the cauldron? I don't remember.
I don't know what any of that means.
You know what BlazBlue is? Every time you look at a character and you're like, oh, that guy looks like another character. It's because BlazBlue is an entire fighting game made out of Guilty Gear's Zubaz designs.
Yeah.
The throwaway anime trash.
Well, no, I think it was the way that Max put it was even better, where it was like, this is modern anime. Guilty Gear was 90s anime.
It's just more like mainstream stuff.
It's not like this would be. It's not that this is rejected Guilty Gear. It's that this is Guilty Gear nowadays.
Exactly. It's
I
a
never
different
felt
era.
that way. I always felt that this was modern anime for sure. But that Guilty Gear was not anime. It was like J-rock in anime form. Like it reminded me more of album covers than anime.
Sure.
Mm.
And like
it's because a bunch of music guys.
And also
everyone.
it's like it's JoJo levels of just naming things after music bands.
Yeah.
That's true.
A cocoon of time.
The designs in this game are still pretty good though. When you look at like,
there's a couple winners for sure. I think Arakune looks great, even though he's just a ripoff of that Berserk character.
I know a lot of people don't like her like personality and stuff, but Taokaka has a really good design.
I really like her design.
It's really good.
With the totally black silhouetted face. Looks good.
Iron Tiger unfortunately really is like Potemkin, but he still looks cool.
Like, if Potemkin didn't exist, I would like Tiger, but he's his design elements, his coloring, like he's literally Tiger light.
Is there anything else on the blatant pop culture reference list with Japanese stuff besides JoJo and Guilty Gear?
Surely, but I'm
Probably lots.
Pornography.
I'm at a loss.
I don't know.
Well, like, what do you mean? Like
tons of Japanese live action shows that just use Star Wars soundtrack because fuck it.
Well, do you mean just using music stars as its names and influences?
Using bands.
All of Final Fight.
Yeah.
Really?
Axel. Poison.
Yeah. Okay.
Freddie Mercury is Hagar.
But he's not called Freddie.
But he looks like
but
it.
he's exactly like Freddie Mercury in every way.
Yeah.
He sings good.
I'm thinking of more like the naming on point.
Well,
that's pretty close though.
But no, it's not close because I did the Did You Know Gaming episode of it, and they said that's why we named the characters.
Certainly. That stopped it at like certain points. It seems like Poison's a right over the top one, but like.
Well, they just said Ikaruga there. Well, how do you feel about that?
Is that the sort of Akala?
It's a city.
Hey guys, I want to point out something.
That city is sorry, Pat. That city is segmented into the white half and the black half.
Yeah. I want to point out something really goofy. We joked about sync tests earlier, but from the very start of this cutscene, this is not her fault. For some reason, the cutscene audio is way behind the subtitles and the action.
I don't think so. I think that's just the way the game is.
Oh, that's just the way the game is? The fucking subtitles are like 4 full seconds behind the spoken lines?
I think so.
Oh.
I want to get back to the race relations of the city of Ikaruga.
Yes, please do.
Wooly, quit talking about those people.
It's like the black and white cookie. You got to eat both at once.
Well, as soon as they're like spraying them with the fire hose, they can just switch colors, and then everyone's okay.
Oh my God, this is the intro to Xenogears. This is literally. I just realized
everything's the intro.
Like from the tech thing that's going bad to this exact camera shot
with the space shuttle and then
the space. Yeah,
the
totally. It's exactly the same.
Well, it's really far from being exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
I don't know if you'd appreciate it, but I got a browser plugin recently that scans pages and changes incorrect uses.
You forgot the E!
BlazBlue.
It changes incorrect uses of literally to figuratively, and
nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Because you're right, this is figuratively the intro to Xenogears.
No, too bad it doesn't work in spoken word. Eat shit, Liam.
Do you think they just typoed the E in BlazBlue and then they just rocked
I still think the 3DS...
in Japanese, isn't it BlazBlue?
BlazBlue.
And there's no
there's no controversy.
That doesn't even get touched in
It's like somebody was telling me, like, dude, like, obviously Guilty Gear XRD is pronounced like Crossard or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
No, they say it. It's Igzard. They know.
Clearly.
Okay, so whose story do we want to do? We got a lot of choice. We got Ragna.
Where's the Squirrel Girl?
Squirrel Girl isn't in this version.
Makoto's not in this game.
Girl?
She is technically in Noel's story, and the whole time you're like, are they going to make out? And the answer is no.
I
should
think
take the Squirrel
we should do Broad Edge or
Blood Edge.
Or Jin. Okay.
I would have gone for Taokaka's story.
Let's take Jin then. Why not?
Yeah. Jin, the guy who's
Wait, Jin. Sorry, Jin's even less than Ragnar. I think
the coolest thing about Jin
is he becomes something later.
So Jin like bothered me the most because he's the most like. He's the biggest clone of his Guilty Gear character of all of them.
Yeah, of
Kai Kiske.
Well, I was gonna say he's a real big clone of Jam, but I guess if you want to go with that route,
and then you find out that
he's actually an asshole.
That he becomes the coolest original BlazBlue character.
Well, there's like 8 twists with him. It's like first he's Kai, right? Yeah. No, he's an asshole, super mean.
He's a psycho.
He's probably my favorite character. But really, it's because he's
possessed.
Yeah.
But then he gets unpossessed, and then he goes to the future.
And Hakumen is a character that doesn't look like anybody from Guilty Gear, and I think he's the best looking character.
No, Hakumen's awesome. He's my favorite.
Fucking so cool.
Hakumen's the best design for free.
And it's weird because he's so much cooler than most of the cast.
But then again, cyborg ninjas are always going to win our hearts.
And with the Nine Tails and all that cool shit.
What are you going to do?
I don't really have a personal favorite in any of the cast. It's like,
what about Makoto?
I'm
her titties are hanging out.
I was kind of doing that for a joke because she's ridiculous, but like almost any Guilty Gear character is better looking than a BlazBlue character. Noelle and Bang are as close as it gets.
Bang's
okay. What about what's her face who has the key? God, what's her name?
Abba.
What about Abba?
Abba sucks.
What about her?
You were saying any Guilty Gear character beats any BlazBlue character.
Yeah. Well, in terms of design.
What about Leopolden?
No.
What about the guy from Judgment?
I like every single Guilty Gear character. God. I think looks cooler.
Judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judgment.
The Testament?
It's no.
Judgment.
No,
the
from
guy
the game
Judgment in this.
The boss from Judgment.
No. Judgment from Guilty Gear Judgment.
Judgment from Castlevania Judgment. Now I get you guys.
See, he's being difficult again.
Yeah.
Did you know, Matt, that there was a PSP game called Guilty Gear Judgment?
Yes.
Hey, save that game, Wooly.
Oh, you mean Guilty Gear Dust Strikers?
No, Dust Strikers was
soon.
equally fantastic.
Yeah.
So
actually, Judgment was like the beat 'em up thing was all right fun. It was certainly not Guilty Gear, but it was all right.
You know
fun.
what? I didn't mind testing it.
Yeah, I remember that you did.
Yeah,
that.
no, Overture was really good. I agree.
Everything about the proper names in this are like irking me. Like you have Kagatsuchi, right?
Kagatsuchi.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, right away. But then I have to meet a Reaper. It's like you can't even just pick, like it's everything.
Wow.
It's a big melange.
But
that's probably because it's probably the same thing in Japanese where he would say Lipa.
Or whatever,
Lipa.
Yeah, I bet that
like
sounds way better.
You're saying it's a proper name. Yeah.
We're getting to those fights. Just give us another minute,
Like that
folks.
was this massive bummer in Mass Effect 1 where you're like, oh man, there's gonna be this cool evil space force. What are they called? They're called the Reapers. Like, fuck.
So Jin's investigating shit, and he's part of the military corps for the country.
Yeah.
And like I'm looking at that uniform design, and it's fancy and floofy, but completely impractical.
It's very nice.
It's what he would wear to a ceremony.
He's investigating this JPEG behind him.
Another winning design.
There's our hero.
Hero of our story.
Bang, he's got a huge nail. He's going to nail you.
Bang is the protagonist of like a complete different story.
Totally, absolutely.
Like that's
like it.
Your hot-blooded character, man. Absolutely.
Totally.
Bang Chronicles, the Banganine.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first saw Furin Kazan?
Oh God,
dude,
the best move in the game.
Furin Kazan fooled me into liking BlazBlue for like a month.
Because you're like, I can do this. I can be really cool with Bang, right?
And then I discovered that I hate playing as Bang.
The wool over my eyes was Noelle's equilibrium combos.
Yeah, they looked really solid. And then you figure out that that's just the anime game equivalent of Eddie Gordo kick spam.
A little bit.
And you're just like,
Did you destroy that Ikaruga arcade cabinet?
That brought people together from both sides.
Everyone was allowed to play.
Except for not black or white people.
Yeah, those people, no.
If they touched each other, they both died.
But did they release bullets of the opposite?
Oh no! Oh no!
Shishigami.
Not on hard mode. We're not doing that.
Oh yeah, this race war is only on hard mode, buddy.
Every time you kill one, they release the opposite bullets.
That's a rough battle.
That's a rough.
This metaphor is falling apart.
That's a rough battle.
That's a million man march I don't want to be a part of, man. That's
million
a rough
bullet
one.
march.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fight gonna happen.
We get the fight. How do you do ice cards?
No, don't worry about it. Ice
Backwards?
car is quarter circle backwards and one of the buttons.
Yeah.
I think it's X.
guys.
So who are you, Pat?
Guys.
I'm no one.
Oh man, that fight was crazy.
It was really good.
Oh no.
Wow.
When you pulled off that like fucking what is it? Astral finish.
Astral
in this?
finish.
An
It was
astral
crazy,
finish. It was a
yeah.
quadruple perfect.
Yeah, it was good.
You pulled off the astral monthly heat.
Yeah.
Real talk though, holy shit, this port runs bad.
It runs bad.
Rectal
Bang got
finish.
rocked.
Damn you, Jin Kisaragi!
Yeah, you.
You guys, stay out of this.
Who's you guys?
His background ninjas.
I cannot be defeated here.
The people that he's trying to Mamoru.
Boy, this was translated and not localized.
It was transliterated.
Like you can see the phrases. Like I'm waiting for the even at a time like this to show up.
There's nothing that can't be helped.
Oh wait.
You know
Yeah,
what?
rid
Getting
yourself.
rid of obstruct. Now I will pose.
Oh.
Bang is fucking dead,
There
man.
shouldn't even have to have been a fight at all. All the fight should just be a slash going across some art.
And you mash to keep slashing.
Yeah.
I like how his sword has its own perspective.
Fighting games have finally evolved to their logical conclusion.
This is called the revolver combo.
They're willing their own end.
Everyone attack!
Was it called revolver action?
It's called
combos,
Revolver
or-
Action.
Revolver
Yeah.
action.
That's a cool name.
It's not ABC. It's Revolver. Oh, look at these. Killing these insects would be simple, but there are more than I
The
expected.
fact that they just slide in from the right.
That's visual novels.
Look at these board toes.
Dancing around, you pathetic scum.
Oh man. And everybody see the board toes getting a new
A new manga adaptation.
manga
Yep,
adaptation.
everyone
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah.
This is the time to get in.
If you need a jump off point.
If you need a jump off point, this is the time to start.
I can't wait for the anime to come out and for the first episode to be filler.
So,
Oh yeah, you want to save that game?
I think.
Oh you. Fucking,
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
wow.
you're a fucking piece
Just
of
rotate,
shit.
Yeah.
rotate those saves.
Yeah, because we're
All over
here
the
all
place.
night, folks.
We're doing the whole thing. The
It's a
whole
lie.
thing.
So we're reading the thoughts of the possessed Terumi Jin.
Yeah.
So he's all disgusted and grossed out
Ignorant,
by
filthy
people.
human bodies sounds like a cool party town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd go there. Just
Jin-
swim in that.
Jin looks like the kind of fucker that would call someone
Excited troglodytes,
Pig
hooting
disgusting.
and jeering.
Yeah.
nothing but trash.
Look at all these 3D pictures. I'm losing it.
Sector 7.
Yeah, it's Iron Taker.
The little that I played of Ragna's story mode in this game, I just remember Sector 7 being said 7 times in every sentence.
That and Grimalkin.
Oh man, you know what I just realized? Like in order to sit properly for this new setup, my feet can't touch the floor.
That's correct.
So the setup.
It was designed that way.
Wooly, did you design the mic height so that my feet wouldn't touch the floor?
God designed this world so that your feet wouldn't touch the floor.
That is, Wooly, you've had a lot of good zingers about like my height. That's probably the best one.
I don't know. Really early on, we're on a bus. All Willie had to do is, hey, Matt, look at Pat. And I saw your feet swinging. While
And
you're
you
sitting in the
also-
it
bus
was a
seat.
punchline built right in.
You also
Yeah.
saw that me and Wooly sitting next to each other are the same height when we're sitting down.
That's the fucked up thing about sitting down.
Yeah.
No one understands the technique.
The punchline is dragon installed.
Because
really.
it means Wooly has a normal human body and my body is missing 70% legs. I min-maxed my character wrong.
Yeah, wrong. You pulled the sliders one way to the left.
Pat is rendered in a different art style from the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's right.
I like how they recorded dialogue, then halfway through it they said "fuck it."
Well, yeah,
No,
because
this is an internal monologue.
internal
thoughts.
monologues don't get
No,
Because they're not
when the name pops
They're not
up,
actually
he's
speaking.
talking.
You know.
It saves money.
he just said an obstacle.
Well, because
No, that was
he's
in his
speaking
mind.
now.
Again, visual novel style.
Yeah.
You can see because it's differentiated because it says their name above the thing.
If we're talking over it, it's not going to be as clear, but yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, time to take on Tager.
Tager's a big guy.
Liam, your Jin is so sick. Show these people what you can do.
Oh
Liam-
shit!
Liam, that was
Wow.
fucking sick. That was
Wow.
crazy.
Holy shit.
That's why you're here, Liam.
The reason.
Oh wow, Jin's the
So we
hero
can
of
just-
Ikaruga. That's crazy. I didn't catch that
I
bit
wouldn't
earlier.
think he would be.
Yeah. You think the hero of Ikaruga would look like that guy from that Star Trek
You think
episode
it would be like a spaceship or
with
something?
the half black, half white faces?
Yeah, you think he'd look like that guy from Ikaruga or the girl.
Oh, I didn't even know Ikaruga had characters.
Oh, this area is really cool.
I thought the ship was the character.
No.
I'm not even
Someone
joking.
drives a ship.
there are no guards, no people at all.
They would be disgusting if they were, though.
I listen carefully, but I hear nothing. How strange.
It's not even like.
Why is it that I'm such an anime voice actor?
I don't know. Oh, there's the Grim Reaper right there.
Nice.
Grim Reaper.
So what's better, her original design or her new one?
What's her new one?
Or it's just a slightly different costume?
It's with no hat, right?
I prefer the hat.
No hat.
The hat in the little tiny, the tiny tie that hangs out between the boobs is the best.
Yeah.
That's what it's
I've
for.
got one
It's
like
to
that at home.
enunciate.
I prefer the old outfit.
Like Vanessa
Doesn't
has
look
the
so
same
good
tiny
on
tie
you.
as well in King of Fighters, and she looks great
I like
because
this
of it as
outfit
well.
too. Yeah.
Yep. Vanessa, Viper.
Chicks look good in hats and ties.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Viper has the most pronounced tie.
Yeah, because it's hiding.
It's a large tie.
Yeah,
It has a resting place.
yeah.
Major,
This hole was made for
This
me.
hole was
said
made
the
exactly,
tie.
yeah.
seal of the Imperator.
Seal your imperator.
And it's always got to be a red tie, too.
Are you my sister or are you someone else's sister?
Who can I not sleep with?
I'm just your senpai.
She's Ragna's sister, so he has to sleep with her.
But she's also like a high schooler or something.
Yeah. And her and Makoto measure each other's boobs at school every day.
Well, girls, that's
Yeah.
that's
well, because
real.
they're jealous
just-
because Lychee's boobs are
That's
bigger.
how you become
Yeah.
friends as girls.
That's what I always thought. That's what they're doing when they go to the bathroom together.
That's true.
They're measuring each other's boobs. They're giving each other pro tips. Like maybe.
Wait, weren't the three of them all childhood friends?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yes,
Siblings?
and they all agreed to meet up again and fly to the wings of Homenays.
Way mayonnaise.
No, they
yeah.
were like, hey, Noel, when you grow up, we're gonna help you find the anime swordsman of sunflowers or whatever.
Right, but only when Sharon Apple's concert comes to town.
Yeah, that's right.
Like he just got angry, then did his stylish
Oh,
like
God.
happy pose.
I don't know who that joke is for because I could barely follow that thread.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Really?
good
Yeah,
match, though.
no,
It's
like
gonna be
that
a good
whole
match.
thing, like that, like from mayonnaise to sunflowers.
Over to Macross Plus.
Yeah, like
It's good times. Super cool.
that was fucking sick. It's
Oh, now
it was
we're back
so
in time.
sick. You've gone back in time to a sepia time.
She's
And all-
nowhere to be seen.
All those custom lines of dialogue
For
for
Ghost.
specific characters.
Yeah,
is
it's
The
really
character-specific battle
Act-
dialogue is actually a
Crazy.
really great feature
It like
that this series has.
not making fun. We actually mean
It
that
should
one.
be ripped
I
off.
wish
by
every fighting game could have that. Yeah.
Like it's the natural extension of Kyo and Iori's like 10 different pre-match
Guilty Gear
intros.
used to record multiple full
Oh.
moveset voice collections, but they really needed character
Wait,
specific
well,
ones.
this came out before or after Street Fighter 4?
Definitely way before.
before. This was the fighting game after Battle
So,
Fantasia
yeah,
before Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4 had it.
for
and
just
then-
the rival battles, and they
Yeah,
were very subtle.
true.
Very subtle.
It was nowhere near what this game does.
this
But
game.
not every
this
match
game.
has this.
game replaces
Does it?
entire moves.
Like
instead of saying
lot of
Shoryuken,
matchups.
Ragnar says, "Jin, die already."
Yeah.
I still think the best version I've ever seen is I think BlazBlue does it sometimes, but I remember vividly in Guilty Gear XX is story mode. What they would do is they would use the cut moves in order to do these amazing custom one-time only battle sequences between story important characters. So you would see Soul versus Slayer, and they would be doing animations that are not part of their movesets. They're part of their discarded EX Dreamcast movesets that you would never ever otherwise see. And to do these nice choreographed, like awesome intros that would only play in that one story sequence. And I like you can't do that in a 3D game. You can't do that unless you have
Really.
old
Yeah, no
moves
way,
just
no
lying
how.
around.
Ragnar was just like, if we fight, we will find who is the king of Japanimation.
You know, if these guys weren't bestie friends in their early childhood, right? If they were just fighters,
They wouldn't even care.
and they just they ran into each other in a tournament, they would like Ragnar would immediately know that he's player 1, and Jin would immediately know that he's player 2,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and they would go, well, shit.
but what? But
What's
what
even the point of fighting?
But Jin's being uncharacteristically like laughy and smirky. What's going on?
What's he doing?
He read.
He was so angry.
he
and
read-
straight-faced.
This
before.
isn't the Jin I voted
He read
for.
too much creepy manga.
About himself.
Trudeau gets into office and starts doing the evil Terumi smirk.
Hey, Liam, you met Trudeau the other day. Did he?
I shook his hand, yeah.
Was he about to turn into like an NTR villain?
No.
Was he
No, he
blazed as
wasn't.
fuck?
All right, tell us about exactly how that meeting went right now.
There's a lot of Jin, you bastards. being thrown around.
you.
Boy,
It's the two clips, right? I'll never forgive you.
boy,
Diary,
was that
Jin.
not supposed to be Kisama and Yurasana? Like,
Yeah.
like, god damn.
and Oni-san, like
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
I wish it didn't have to end like this.
Posed? Oh, wait, no, there's an earthquake. Stop posing.
This is
the cauldron's doing a thing.
Oh, this big
The
anus is
grimoire.
opening.
The butthole to space.
Is this the cauldron?
It's right there.
yeah,
Oh,
but the BlazBlue is the grimoire.
Yeah.
the grimoire.
And there's that line when Ragnar does his instant kill. There is no hell.
You know what?
Only
Like,
darkness.
I remember
Yeah.
when this game came out, I really liked the backgrounds because they were 3D.
They're still really good looking.
They're still really good looking, but as we go further in time, they're going to become the worst looking part of this presentation by far.
Probably, yeah.
And like, look at Marvel 2.
But you know what? This 3D will never
Marvel
age
2's
as bad
stages look
as
awesome.
like
What are you talking about?
N64 3D.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I wish.
Because this is textured. So
I always
come on.
wish that it was more cohesive. Like whatever your art style is, like give me 2D, just 2D, or give me 3D, just 3D. Like this kind of elements, like it'll come back to haunt them.
So what I
All the
want to know.
characters are bleeding into the background. I can't see where one ends and one begins.
Yeah, are you talking about Fatal Fury Special?
So when Japanese players saw these characters like Lambda and Nu, like what did they think those things said? I'm wondering because it's such a weird thing to name your characters.
The fact that her name is written V13 and it's pronounced Nanu is bullshit.
It's crazy.
I don't remember. Was it a V or was it actually the Roman or whatever the fuck symbol?
Roman numerals.
No, I mean like the Omega symbol. That's
Oh.
And also her name is Nara Kadisu or whatever the fuck they just wrote down.
Yukianasa?
Yeah, whatever.
That's a different character.
Nara
entirely.
Kadisu.
The Greek symbols that are used in
Greek
both
symbols,
cases
yeah.
are like there's no what Japanese kid is going to be able to pronounce those.
Now
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is the V? That's
Look,
like,
right there.
Look, that's not a V. That's the symbol for new.
And it's new, but that's what I'm saying is, it's written
Yeah, no,
in
of
a
course,
way
of
where
course.
like that's not
Well, people like that still
hiragana.
think it was a V.
That's not a katakana. This song, good
It's really
times.
good.
Oh, that was
that was
clutch.
the
That was
craziest
crazy.
That was
thing.
fucking clutch.
I can't believe you
Yeah.
got 4 supers on her simultaneously.
Yeah,
Total
and,
piece of
and
cake.
it was when all those extra meters, like from Matt's Photoshop, popped
Oh
up
my
on
God.
screen.
Matt,
Yeah.
you
It
have
was
to talk
so
about
nuts.
that.
I think we talked about it before, but like when BlazBlue hadn't even just come out yet on NeoGAF, people were like, "Man, that game seems to have a lot of meters."
A lot of busy elements.
And then I just cloned all the existing meters and put 25 meters on the screen.
So you shopped a screenshot to look way more
and people
complex.
thought it was real.
Because you put more meters, but you didn't put 25. You put like 5 or 6.
It was
on either
just
side.
and it
enough.
was just enough for all of us to go, wait, what?
Yeah.
It was enough that someone took my Photoshop and then put like little arrows going, "Oh my God, look how many, like there's one people
Systems
there's, like,
on systems."
That's crazy. And some people were like, "I'm not gonna buy this now."
So the worst part about that is I saw that getting quoted and posted, but not by Matt, and I then took it as real, and then spoke to Matt about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I made that." It's like, well, shit.
That's pretty good.
Shit.
Eventually, I felt bad, so I was like, "Yeah, everyone, look, like if you look at it really carefully."
No, why'd
I was
you
like,
feel bad?
Oh, you gotta.
Why would you feel?
Because I was actively damaging
She
sales.
hears my voice and slowly turns to look at me.
That's the other thing is whenever you have a character that acts one way to the world and then another way just to the main character.
Yeah, well, because they're brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a manga trope.
I don't know, man.
That happens in real life too.
I have
It's a real life trope.
It's a real life trope.
I have siblings. They
I
don't
wish you
show
were
me a
wrong, but you're
different
not.
face than the world.
God.
Maybe they do.
No.
Friends that are cool when you're hanging out together, but then when you're in a group, they just make fun of you.
Yeah.
Jin's acting is as good as.
I don't know what you're
Keanu
talking about,
Reeves
Willie. I
in
don't know what
Knock
you're
Knock.
talking about. You know,
Bitch stabs my brother.
I'm usually pretty good friends with my brother, and then I find out that on the weekends he's femto.
It's rough.
So there's a role reversal.
The bayolet's always clutched in his back pocket, and when the weekend starts, he bleeds on it.
Pictures of him on Facebook with the God hand.
Yeah, no.
Yo, what's up? I'm hanging out with Void.
Fall into the cauldron.
Facebook update. Yo, I did nothing wrong. Blitz Guts is just jealous.
Fall and the wheel of fate
Blitz? Fuck me.
resets. Or does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
For the first time ever, we've broken out of the cycle.
We did it first try. First try.
First try, bam.
2099. It's a good year. It's in Spider-Man.
I mean, it's a shitty way to break the wheel, but
Yeah.
if you end up being half dead inside a cool cyber ninja suit,
Someone's
Yeah.
got to break it.
fucking worth it.
You know what? I don't want to break the wheel of causality. I'm good being stuck in the
wheel of
warp.
the wheel of Kazazality.
I think you might still break it inadvertently.
Uh-oh.
We started with mine and we end on yours.
I accidentally
Kazazality.
I accidentally took a shit in my closet.
Uh-oh.
And now causality has changed.
Now it's next to my shit.
Oh crap.
Together.
Why were you
What
shitting in Pat's
happened?
closet?
Yeah.
It was just black screen.
Explain
Couldn't see
yourself.
what happened.
Hey, look at this little girl. She's a vampire. She's a 10,000-year-old
Jen's like,
Chinese
I can see up
dragon.
her skirt, and I don't know how to feel about that.
It's not as good as my sister's
He's
skirt.
crying. Look, he doesn't like it.
No.
Doesn't like it.
He's also paralyzed.
Yeah, and she's like, wow.
You're super pathetic.
Don't like
No,
that.
actually, she's
vagina.
like, wow, wow, wow.
How would you like to become
Database.
a real hero?
You know who's the
That's
coolest character?
fine.
It's Valkenheim.
Valkenheim.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else.
Absolutely.
And
False hero end. What a
How
joke.
would you like to become a huge badass?
That was a false hero.
Hey, guys, you only cleared that 54%.
I think we found out the story
The
behind
true
the
end.
BlazBlue.
Yeah.
Ms. Lighty.
Oh, booby lady.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
what?
remember. Tell me, Dr. Lychee.
Is this Blazy Blue?
Booby lady.
More or less.
no, you know it's actually just BlazBlue. The Y is before the Z.
I know,
Yeah,
but I want to say Blazy Blue.
So no,
Okay, yeah.
this was like a bunch of web series that they put up
Or something.
Yeah.
like
Finally.
beforehand, and it's like to teach people that can't learn about fighting games unless they're staring at tits
I'm a
Yeah.
huge,
right now.
I'm a huge fan of at tournaments when there's Blaze Green side tourneys. Like, yo guys, we're going to play Blaze Green. Who wants in?
The fuck is Blaze Green?
What do you think it is?
I don't even. I can't.
It's the best.
What do you think
I
it is?
literally, they're just like, yeah, we're taking sign-ups for Blaze Green over here.
Is it just weed?
Pretty much. It's a side tourney. Out back.
How do you win?
Just participate.
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner. Everybody gets a medal.
Crayon Shin-chan.
You pay now.
You pay now.
You pay Blaze Blue.
BlazBlue need money.
You walk into Lychee's place. That's all she says.
Yeah.
You walk into Lychee's place and somehow she's got Matt's old bathroom in there with a giant black tube coming out of his bathtub going, big problem,
Big problem.
you pay now.
A large error has occurred in your bathroom.
That's not as funny as the
No, no,
racist
say-
accent version.
This looks like it
large
was-
error.
It feels like this was a Scribblenauts
Totally.
fucking
Yeah.
Oh,
set
yeah.
of characters.
A little bit.
I'm here on an errand for the village elder.
Oh, nobody
I
gives a
bet you
fuck,
are.
Taukaka. Like
Start giving a futt, Pat.
the
Can't
retcon,
speak.
the
I can't
Taukaka.
We all can't speak. That's one for all. No, wait, Matt didn't fuck up yet.
Oh, just give me a minute.
The retcon for Taukaka being like a clone of the greatest hero ever like irks me. I like her. I like her
Great
better
picture.
when she's just a shitty weirdo
Wait, wasn't
cat
this on
character.
your DeviantArt, Matt?
Yeah,
What, this?
Yeah, this.
No, not this.
Oh, I
just,
thought
just
they
the
added-
bottom right.
This looks like stuff that's on Plague of Gripes' DVD.
Did you know that if you draw a W just right, it looks like boobs?
It's actually an omega
You
symbol.
just draw a B on the side.
Plague taught me that.
Angry ball.
Does staring at a capital B get you excited, Pat?
No, not really.
Does me.
Letters don't do it for me anymore. I had to upgrade to numbers.
Your pants tells a different story.
My pants tell the story of I'm too short and I need to get them fucking specially changed.
Tailored.
I have a bunch of fucking pants in my house right now that I can't wear because I haven't brought them to the tailor yet.
Because you've got to roll the legs up halfway.
Because dude, like, you remember when we went and got fitted for the fucking suits
Yes,
for the wedding?
yes, I do.
That's me every time I go buy
I
clothes.
don't remember that.
Yeah, his pants were like 3 feet off his legs.
Yeah,
And
Even though they were
Taylor's like,
on.
because if they fit my ample waist, then they don't fit my less than ample legs.
And the tailor's all like, wow, thanks for dropping off all these pants.
Mine-
A lot of them are stained with shit, though.
My
and you're
knee,
like,
my knee is where most people's dicks are.
I spent a lot of time in my closet this weekend, sir, so
Yeah.
sorry about these pants.
Trapped in the closet, shitting my pants by accident.
All right.
She headbutts the boobs.
Taukak is doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To stop.
So
Well, you know, because she's a cat, right?
you
Yeah.
you might need to back up. What's going on? What is this?
It's
She's
teach me
training to
booby-
be a vigilante.
This is-
But it hasn't even gotten to the
This
game
is called
yet.
omake.
Do you remember when Batman needed to train
you
up
know-
and he just started to motorboat randos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
He is the knight.
Give it a shot.
Yes, Vince Vaughn is the knight.
Selena Kyle will remember that.
You want to be a great vigilante.
No, she won't.
Okay.
Robin will remember that.
Yeah, Robin would remember that.
And that.
And that. Hey, Robin, you want to slide down my greased up bat pole into my bat cave?
Tao Kaka just made a boner noise.
Yeah, well. You know, that
Boing.
noise isn't exclusively to boners. It could be to other popping things.
Like what?
I don't know, man.
Like a spring.
Like a spring. What? Like a Jack in the Box.
You know what?
So the sound effect you're saying is sounds like the sound effect.
Yeah.
I prefer.
Of a spring.
I prefer the slide whistle boner noise.
Yeah, Woolie's just all slide whistle.
Well, that's the end of that.
That's BlazBlue.
We've discovered it.
I think we
looked
can
at
all
everything.
agree. Fucking fantastic.
I'll tell you what, though.
fantastic
I think
series,
What a good
amazing
game.
No, we had a blast, and I think that much like Third Strike, anytime something doesn't work, we can just come right back to it.
We can just come right back to
this.
BlazBlue.
Come right
There's
back to
so
it.
much more to play and see.
It just never ends.
It just never ends.